Is there some spiritual reason why the world is becoming interdependent?
I would say it like this. We look at the world if you look at as a historian at what's happened in the last 100, 150 years, you'd go, humanity has become so interconnected, but it's because of the globalized economy, it's because of trade and commerce, it's because of the information revolution, this communication network, the internet, GPS, satellites, all of that stuff, right? That has made the world interconnected and interdependent. But I would say, yeah, that's just on the surface. There is a driving force behind this picture that we're seeing. There is a force that is inherent, embedded in human evolution that is causing us to become more interconnected in our economy and
I
politics. And
so
yeah.
then what's forcing all of this interconnection
Mhm.
between all the people? It's just this I need, I need, I need in
Mm.
the form of junk, but there's some like undescribable urge inside of people that is causing the economies to develop and global trade routes to develop, but it's not like something that's critical for our life. It's not like,
Mhm.
oh, all of these things developed because we needed to get water from here to here. Like we solved water.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
certain places
Gotcha.
don't have
Now I
water, but
see.
I'm
I
saying
see
in
what you're saying.
general, I mean, the places that don't have water, it's also probably for reasons of greed because there's certainly the science and the engineering and the money to bring water there. But most of this, like, it comes from this, like, unconscious, these unconscious urges inside of people. Just, I want, and they don't even know why. That through these desires,
Yeah.
global networks of trade are set up, and
How do we get here? So there's two conflicting trends, or a growing conflict between two opposite trends. One is that our drive to get more out of life and to conquer, and own and consume and fill ourselves with something more, with more and more and more. This ego drive of the human. Why didn't dogs develop like such a global trade network? The so there's the ego drive that keeps growing and growing, and then on the other hand, there is uh, um, our inevitable interconnection, our inevitable interdependence that is also growing, right? So now we're at a point where these two are culminating. The clash between them is culminating, and you're getting to a point where you can't stop the growth of the ego, and you can't stop interdependence, and that leads us to some gridlocks. And we're seeing this very clearly in politics. We're seeing this, very clearly in how difficult it is for us to vaccinate all the people, and so on. We're seeing this in even a situation like this where a boat gets stuck, and then our whole system, a huge part of it, becomes paralyzed. And the more interdependent we become, the more we're going to see that we're going to have to not just build systems, mechanical systems outside of ourselves, but we're going to actually have to change our own mind about our connection. We're going to have to change our mindset. We're going to have to think about each other differently if we want to actually live beautifully together in this interdependence.